My name is Nix, and I haven't made a vlog in probably over 10 years, and I've never made a con vlog before, so apologies if this is like hobbled together. And I don't really have many outfit pics because I was too shy to ask people to take pictures for me. So it is what it is. You've got like small clips of me in cosplay at panels and one or two pictures. So that's all. But that being said, I had an amazing time and everyone was so nice. I took a break from cons because I had some issues going on that I'll probably get into in another video. And essentially coming back to such a welcoming and kind atmosphere with so many talented people and inspiring people, it was incredible. And it has now inspired me to go to Amicon in May, so I'll probably be doing a video on that as well. And I also wanted to do a vlog based on accessibility in the con and basically make notes on that. I did film sort of a review of the lift in there because I had to use the lift quite a lot, as I had sprained my ankle about a week before the con, of course, you know. And essentially, I'll just be showing that and what I think is accessible, what I think is inaccessible, and honestly, it was done by the first years. It was run by the first years this year, and they did such a good job. The only thing I had any issue with was the photographer was on Sunday instead of Saturday. Now, usually Saturday's kind of reserved for the more uh sought after cosplays, or the most people want to show off their best work on Saturday because it's Walk the Plank, which is their cosplay masquerade or cosplay contest. And instead they had the photographer on Sunday. Now that wasn't a problem for me. I ended up not going just because financially everyone spent too much at Kaizo this year. But it's the photographer, very talented, absolutely wonderful photographer, was there the whole con and was really supportive to people. But I think the only complaint I have really is just that I would prefer the photo booth to be on Saturday. Now finding a time for it would have been difficult with the walk the plank, but you know. Anyway, I'm going to get into showing you clips of the con and my travel and all of that. This is me on my way to Kaizo, having a makeup-free day in advance of the atrocities I'm about to do to my face. And this is some of the lovely scenery. And here I am, waiting for the bus in torrential rain, looking cute, being Fluttershy. Here I am on the bus having a terrible time. And here I am at the con. I was at Roll for Lip Sync. And yep, here's a clip of that. With the wonderful Boo Boo Oopsie, who was such a gem and also so nice to me during the con. Slay. Here's me being Jinx the next day, feeling awkward but fun. And there is the Walk the Plank, and I think I'm about to show up. Ah, there I am. Yeah, I'll just let that one be. It was fun, and I forgot to pop the hood until the judges told me to, but yeah, there I am. This is where they told me to pop the hood, and I was like, oh shit, it came down. And the next day I went to Ben's hungover eating competition. Great fun, lots of laughs. There I am, I was Kurumi. And yeah, the talent show was great fun. And me as Kurumi again, just chilling. And then it was the very end, and yeah, it was great fun, lovely, lots of lovely people, and it was an emotional ending.
Luna, do you have time to sing a goodbye song before you go?
And just before I finish up, I wanted to do a quick little review of the elevator in the student center, the one that you take to get up to the trade hall and the bar, and I think the games room. I can't remember. Just because there was talk about accessibility, and essentially I only went to panels and events that you could access with a wheelchair. Now, the booths themselves are at a slant, so it's a bit more difficult to maneuver around them, but they do have a lift for wheelchairs. Um, and the I didn't go to the hub for the artist alley simply because I was in a lot of pain and I wasn't sure it was accessible. I didn't actually ask anyone, but it wasn't accessible to me just because it was a bit far out from the student center and the Bulls, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong about that. um I just didn't make it, you know. But I made it to the trade hall and that was wonderful. There was loads of really cool people there. Shout out to Renders Rendering, who does really cool like fidgets, fans, all sorts of stuff. Really cool work. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and walk you through the lift. This is me getting the elevator. It took a few minutes, but that's just because so many people. And the buttons were at a good height, but the call for the emergency thing was a little bit high, I think, for a wheelchair user. You'll see it in a sec, there's me. So yeah. Now, the call for emergency thing being high is not the con's fault at all. It's just, it looked a little high to me, just knowing wheelchair users and being around them. It looked a little hard to get to. But that I could be entirely wrong about that. It just looked a little awkward. But that's just UCC's whatever way they did it, and it's not a problem of the cons at all. I'm just going from the perspective of someone who is disabled and needs a few aids every now and then. And other than that, everything was very accessible. Everything was well thought out. The staff were so helpful. I did know a fair few of them, so I may have gotten a special treatment, but it was a wonderful con, and everything was thought out, and there was love put into it, you know, and everyone was so happy, and there was places to go when you were too tired to walk or you needed some space to yourself. There was a shop that was selling lots of like snacks and stuff, and you know, the energy drinks, which I overindulged in. And yeah, I think I had a wonderful time. It was pretty much perfect. The only thing I didn't vibe with was the artist alley being put in a different place this year, but they may have done that in previous years and I just didn't know. Because I was too I was too anxious to go up and ask where the hub was. But that's entirely on me, you know, that's not a fault of the staff at all whatsoever. But I had a wonderful time and I really hope to be back next year. And I think that's it. We sang The Bear in the Big Blue House, as you saw at the start of earlier. And yeah, lots of feelings. Thank you for watching if you did, and thank you so much if you got to this level of the video. And I hope you have a lovely day, or evening, or whatever. And I will maybe make another vlog for Amicon. We'll have to see. I might do it again based on accessibility. Um, just, you know, for the sake of doing it. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a good day.